Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Fantasy Booking AEW. Adam, you know what this is?
At Revolution.
Ding, ding, ding! You got that correct. By the way, I'm Tim.
I'm Adam.
And yes, we have finally reached at Revolution. It's not
We
Revolution.
Are at Revolution.
This is not Revolution. It's at Revolution.
No, that was mostly last week because they were going to do stuff at Revolution.
So we're finally at Revolution.
Yeah, we are now at Revolution.
Okay.
So stuff is going down here at Revolution. Damn it, I'm still doing that.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah. It's not like we're recording these back-to-back or anything. Nope.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Nope, we would never do that.
We would never do such a thing. Horrible thing.
But
Anyway,
we have some buy-in matches here at Revolution.
But no, before we get to those really quickly,
okay.
Adam, if you thought the ending of the go-home show of Dynamite was hectic and a reminder of a person with a VR initials, wait until you see what happens in this card.
Oh, seriously, bro? Okay.
Maybe? I don't know. I can't remember what I wrote.
All right, let's go.
We have some buy-ins, and unlike some dark matches where we just there for wins, these are actual matches.
Damn right.
Actual people, and at least one of them has a storyline in them.
Exactly.
Maybe two of them. I think two of them at least. Anyway, the first buy-in match is Cora Jade taking on Deonna Purrazzo. These two have been going back and forth. If you remember, Adam, Flip Gordon and Cora Jade teamed up against Cody Rhodes and Deonna.
Exactly.
And beat them. Deonna has been wanting to get payback.
Exactly.
Now, let's find out if she's going to get payback or not. Deonna Purrazzo gets payback by beating Cora Jade.
Congratulations.
Adam, why don't you take buy-in match number 2?
Buy-in match number 2 is a singles match between Prince Balor and Shawn Spears. And Prince Balor beats Shawn Spears.
There we go. Prince Balor, I think this is his debut match, too.
I believe it is. On the buy-in, bro.
But it's a buy-in. It's AEW.
Yeah, that's true.
They actually care about this.
This was a good damn good match.
It does it buys into
Dave
there.
Meltzer gave it 4 stars.
He gave it 4 stars?
He thought it was a little too quick.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, it wasn't the buy-in. We had to get them. We had 3 matches on here. We had to get them in there. So, anyway. So, let's go into the why don't you take the third one as well, Adam?
And the next match is a tag team match between the American Wolves and Red Dragon, or Re-Dragon. Yeah, it is Re-Dragon.
It's Re-Dragon, or Red Dragon.
Red Dragon. Ring of Honor style match between two of their former top tag teams. Back and forth, hard hitting with American Wolves just missing out of a victory when they counter Total Elimination for Force of Nature, which Kyle counters and takes out Eddie, following it up with a modified Total Elimination for the win.
There we go. So the Red Dragons, Re-Dragons.
Re-Dragons.
Or Red Dragons.
This is more Re-Dragons.
Yeah, we'll go Re-Dragons. This one says Re-Dragons here.
Yeah.
The other one, the top one says Red Dragons. So
yes.
Yeah, they get the victory here, but we'll see. Good for them. Top match there.
Absolutely.
Just shows you that our AEW has a stacked tag team division.
Absolutely stacked.
All right.
One on top of the other.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we trap.
Interlocking with some good connective. You know what? We'll move on.
Yeah.
I'm losing my train. I'm pulling a JR here.
Yeah. Yeah. We make them travel by stacking them on top of each other. It takes up less space in the bus.
Yeah, there's adhesive between them too.
Yep.
So nothing tips over wrong.
Exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first matchup, our opening match of the main card is the number 1 contendership for the World Championship Gauntlet match.
Gauntlet match?
We have AJ Styles versus CM Punk versus MJF versus Darby Allin versus Edge versus Jon Moxley.
So who are we starting off with?
All right, here. I am looking at my notes. A brutal 10 minutes before. Okay, we're starting off with Punk and Jon Moxley.
Okay.
We're not gonna go to no eliminations. We'll just go through this thing. Brutal 10 minutes where Punk counters the paradigm shift into the GTS, and eliminates Moxley right off the bat. Wow, that's a surprise right there. And why don't you take the next one? MJF is out next.
MJF is out, and Punk lights up MJF, shutting down everything he tries. Punk gets eliminated when Wardlow, Sean Spears
Yep.
run down and tosses MJF Punk's Dynamite Diamond ring. He clocks Punk and pins him.
So MJF basically gets to use his old tactics, which is not his ring this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
He uses somebody else's ring this time.
He uses Punk's own ring.
All right, damn.
All right, Darby Allin is out next, and Punk recovers before he can get into the ring. He connects with a GTS to MJF. This allows Allin to come in, hits a coffin drop, and eliminates MJF immediately. Edge is out next. Adam.
Edge throws Allin around and spears him out of the ring. Darby pins Edge when he avoids another spear, which Edge goes into the turn post, and Allin hits his own GTS. What?
Yep.
Followed up by a coffin drop.
To eliminate poor Edge.
And Edge is eliminated.
Edge just keeps losing.
He does.
He got a win
He
last
did.
week.
He did.
Dynamite, but it was a tag match. But he's just AJ Styles is out in last, and Styles and Allin go the distance. Allin actually gets more offense on Styles before experience comes into play. AJ avoids high risk senton and hits a Pele kick and a phenomenal forearm. And finally, the Styles clash to put Allin away. And your new #1 contender for the AEW World Championship, AJ Styles.
Representing the OGBC.
So, Adam, why don't you do our segment?
Backstage, Kenny Omega is with the Bucks, who say they all want to get into and get their hands on the Good Brothers. He proposes a 3-on-3. Prince teams with Gallows and Anderson. Bucks ask about the tag team championships. Kenny says they can get their shot again another night. The Bucks agree, and Kenny asks Prince if he's willing to wrestle twice. What?
Will we see what we're gonna get here? So, will we get a world title matchup, or will we get this 6-man tag? So, Adam, why don't you take the second match?
Next up is a no rules. This is normally in standard AEW would be considered a lights out match and would happen after the show is finished.
No, this is a no rules. It's basically my what I call an extreme or no disqualification rule.
Okay.
It's what I call it. It's just my way of
and it's FTR versus the Briscoes. It's a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Mark and Jay are covered. So are Cash and Dax. Ringside is an absolute war zone. Tables, ladders, chairs. I think that's a landmine. I can't be sure. There's definitely a door involved somewhere.
The kitchen sink is not, though.
No,
they
did not bring the kitchen sink.
We cannot find one. I'm sorry. Sue us. Please don't.
Mark did try to steal one out of the bathroom. It did not go well. They are secure in there. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
The Briscoes go for a Spike J Driller, but Mark passes out from blood loss. FTR hit the big rig through the table for the win. God damn.
Yeah, man. Blood loss. Damn.
I mean, it happens.
Just, I'm hoping it's not like Eddie Guerrero blood loss
No.
where he really almost died.
No, Austin.
Okay,
Austin.
That one. Okay, good to know. All right, we have a segment here. Fans chant "Holy shit!" as all four men are checked on. So slowly they get to their feet, and the four are praised for the how they put each other through by the fans.
You did amazing. We love you. We love you.
No, there was no fight forever chant because they were afraid that what would happen if they try to fight forever.
Get the medical team. Get the medical team. Go to the hospital.
I do believe there's a "Please don't die" chant at some point. But all right, Adam, we have our next match. It is for the Impact Knockout Tag Team Championships, where the IInspiration defend their titles against big-time players Becky Lynch and Sasha Mercedes versus the role models of Dr. Britt Baker D.M.D. and Bayley Rose. Okay, so Casey and Jesse go for the iconic moment.
It's the iconic moment.
It's just the iconic moment. There's no it's only
There
one eye.
should be a double eye.
Nope, only one eye. On Becky, Bayley and Britt come in and stop them, dumping Becky to the outside. Bayley hits the rose plant on Cassie, followed up by Britt Baker's curve stomp. Before they can go for the pin, go for the pin, Sasha enters and spears Bayley out of the ring. This allows Becky back in the ring, hits the manhandle slam on Britt, onto Cassie, and covers Cassie for the win and new Knockout Impact Tag Team Champions. Why I put the wrong people there?
You did.
It's the big time players, not the role models. So the role models do not win the titles. It is the big time players capturing Impact Gold, which means they're gonna have to defend those belts on Impact, which we will not be booking.
They come home after 1 week without the belts.
Maybe.
All
right, Adam, why don't you take this next the segment in the next match?
All right, so Becky and Sasha celebrate becoming the new Impact Knockout Tag Team Champions. Fans cheer. There's a couple of people crying. Some dude actually says, "Bayley, I will have your babies." Bayley and Britt look on from the stage pissed.
No mention of the inspiration. The inspiration?
No, not at all.
Okay, but
I don't even know where they are right now. I'll be honest.
But yeah, you try say Impact Knockout Tag Team Champions 5 times fast.
Impact Knockout Tag Team Champions. Impact Knockout Tag Team Champions. Impact Knockout Tag Team Champions. Impact Knockout Tag Team Champions.
4.
Impact Knockout Tag Team Champions.
Wow, yeah. All right, Matt, Adam, why don't you take that 4th match?
All right. Match 4. It's a tag team action of Lio Rush and Miro taking on Ricochet and Lance Archer. Big dudes and little dudes taking it and going at each other. Lio cracks Ricochet in the back with a chair and hits a super rush hour on Lance, followed by Miro's game over for the win.
Man, it takes a lot to put down Lance Archer.
It does.
So, man. Okay.
You gotta beat the crap out of him to bring him down.
Well, it works for him. Unfortunately, it is a loss for Ricochet with this.
It is.
But Lio Rush and Miro, big win on a pay-per-view for them. Good for them. But we got to go to the back, Adam.
Okay.
Because we're in the OG Bullet Club. They celebrate AJ's win. Prince makes a toast and says that AJ represents the Bullet Club now, and it is his turn to join Gallows and Anderson tonight. Gallows and Anderson say, "Hell yeah!" They toast and drink. I think something about smizzen some gizzin and smoking some whatever it is. Smizzen, yeah, in there as well. But I try to clean it up here. You know,
I totally understand. We got Carl Anderson. No, sorry. Gallows immediately disappeared to the bathroom though.
Yes, he did.
He was like, "Oh, I got to take care of something."
I just try to keep this quick as possible because we have a stack card, so we just there. But I'm pretty sure there was some of that stuff, even if they didn't say it on there.
Absolutely.
All right, Adam, we got the 5th matchup here. It is for the AEW TNT Championship. Malachi Black defending his title against Sammy Guevara. Guevara. In a more aggressive, Sammy fights Malachi Black. He dodges the black mask multiple times. He even dodges the black mist, which hits the ref. He hits the GTH, the go to hell, and covers Black. Only gets a 2 count. Outside, Sammy brutalizes Black with a chair and puts him on a table. Goes for a shooting star press through the table, but misses. Goes through the table himself. Black brings him back in. Hits 2 black masses.
2 of them.
For the win, and still your champion, Malachi Black.
Congratulations, Malachi Black.
After the match, Black celebrates his win, but he's not done. He grabs Sammy, drags him to the edge of the ring, to the apron, kneels over his body as druids come out of the back, pull Sammy up on and hold him up in a crucifix position as they carry him to the back. Adam, what is going on? What do you think? Is Malachi Black going to try to win or turn Sammy?
I don't think he's going to try. I think he is going to do that.
Okay.
And that is a statement.
Yeah, that is a statement.
Druids?
There's only one other person who has the power over druids, and he's retired.
Well, somebody else did, but they were like penis druids.
Yeah, and he's retired.
And we don't talk about him.
For a good reason.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's a statement there. So Adam, I know you love this guy.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to take this one for you. No, go ahead.
It's time for a one-on-one action. Tyler Black is taking on Will Ospreay. Tyler and Ospreay wrestled a clinic with Tyler looking worried he won't be able to beat Will. The finish, Will goes for the hidden blade after Black kicked out of the Oscutter. Tyler counters into a roll-up and into a bridge for the win.
Tyler Black beats Will Ospreay. Ooh.
With a technical move.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some of Tyler Black through Seth Rollins stuff. He can be technical when he needs to be.
You know, it is, but against a high flyer like Will.
Sometimes that's how you gotta beat a high flyer, unfortunately.
Absolutely, totally get it.
You also gotta remember, Tyler Black was a high flyer back in his day before he became Seth Rollins, and I mean that dream of a guy named Seth Rollins.
Except for the fact that Tyler scampers out of the ring and up the stage where he looks actually shocked that it worked. See, I knew it. It was desperation.
Oh, obviously he was worried.
And Will is pissed in the ring.
I would be too if I lost to a roll up in a bridge, but
I would too.
At least it's not an actual just a plain roll up.
It's not the most devastating move in all of pro wrestling.
It wasn't that. At least that. But all right, Adam, we have another title match.
Absolutely.
It's for the AEW TBS Championship. Tay Conti defends her championship against Dakota Eve. A good back and forth match. Dakota has Tay in the corner for the coast-to-coast running boot. Tay counters it, goes for the TKO. She has Dakota on her back when number 5 runs in, jumps on the apron, and tries to pull the corner pad off. Tay drops and Dakota drops Dakota and asks 5 what he's doing. He's saying helping. She tells him to get down. Anna comes out and pulls 5 down. Tay turns around right into Dakota's TTLY for the win and your new TBS champion, Dakota Eve.
Anna is shocked. Dakota goes and celebrates her win. She grabs the TBS championship and Anna slides in the ring. Dakota leaves and joins number 5 on the ramp. He pulls off his mask and drops it on the ramp, stomping on it. He kisses Dakota and heads to the back. Alan!
Yes.
Alan
has turned his back on the Dark Order.
Alan!
I think maybe there was just one too many small penis jokes against him.
I mean, but it's true.
It's also possible Dakota even just likes small penises too.
It could be.
It's possible. You never know. All right, Alan. We'll have to wait until Dynamite to find out, maybe to get an explanation from number 5 or what's his name? Isn't it like Alan or something? Yeah, Alan.
I said that a couple of times.
Oh,
Alan.
you did?
Alan, why?
Yeah, when you talk, I don't hear it half the
I'm sorry,
time.
what?
Excuse me, were you talking?
Huh?
Anyway, we got another match, Adam. This is yours. Take it away.
It's a Falls Count Anywhere tag team match. The Lucha Bros taking on The Bar.
The Bar
and Lucha Bros brawl through the arena, into the back and into the arena again. On the stage, Ray comes off the top and eats a bro kick from Sheamus, and Sheamus gets the win here. Damn.
A little payback from what happened a few weeks ago. I do believe
Sheamus was ready for this one.
I'm pretty sure Ray came off that once when they had their first match on Dynamite. If I'm not mistaken.
Probably.
Or did something like that. But yeah, a bro kick. Just think of that, Adam. They're running across like one of the tunnels.
You jump off from it. There is nothing to stop you midair, and you eat a boot.
You know the timing for that?
Oh, I know.
If anyone could do it, it's
Sheamus.
Sheamus and Cesaro. Either of those, I think. That's ironic though. When Sheamus first got going in WWE, we never would have thought that. But yeah, now, I think he could actually pull that off, the timing wise. But yeah, so the Bar beats the Lucha Bros in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Damn. I actually had to think that was going to be more in the Lucha Bros arena, honestly, I thought. But, Adam, do you want the next match as well?
No, you should definitely take this. I started reading, and
It gets crazy?
I'm confused 4 sentences in, okay?
Oh, I'm not surprised at that one. Okay, so our next matchup is the match number 5 of the best of 5 series. 2 of 3 falls. Cody Rhodes versus Flip Gordon. It is tied 2-2. So we need to have a winner here, and the only way to do that is to make the winner get 2 decisions, either a submission or pinfall. I think it's no DQ, or maybe it's DQ. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the first fall goes to Cody, who like in his early in the series, attacked Flip before the match. On the way to the ring, he works the injured knee, using the figure 4 to get a submission. Cody, he celebrates it like he's a hero.
Of course he is.
Slaying Flip so quickly. He goes for the finish and tries to hit a crossroad, but Flip rolls him up. Only a 2.
Just a 2.
Cody keeps trying to end the match quickly, but when he targets the knee, which Flip seems to recover some. Only it's the wrong leg. Flip played him. He rolls Cody up for the pin to tie it 1-1. Cody is pissed. He's aggressive as shit now. He's shouting how Flip is nothing after locking on the figure 4 in again finally. Flip refuses to give up, showing the first tap out was to prevail in the long run. Flip gets to the ropes and Cody is forced to release. He hits 2 crossroads, covers Flip, kicks out. Cody rages, looks to get DQ'd. He convinces the ref not to DQ him. After a few deep breaths, he calms himself down, picks Flip up for a super crossroad, but counters it. He counters it, hits the Star Spanker Stunner for the win. Flip Gordon beats Cody Rhodes in the Best of 5 series. It is official.
Oh yeah, Flip
is better than Cody.
That's right. Flip wins the series. Cody assaults him right after, puts a chair over Flip's neck, and slams a sledgehammer on it. Flip is taken out by medical staff. If everyone could take a knee. Moment of silence here.
I'm going to say some prayers. And by the way, I do believe...
He did sign a waiver, so we are not responsible.
Just so you make it clear, the sledgehammer hit the chair, not Finn's head.
Yeah, but come on.
It was around the neck, so you know that's what
it's going to hurt him.
Yeah. Especially with the force of the sledgehammer.
Exactly.
Yeah, damn. How can Cody say he's a good guy when he does shit like this?
Because he is defending the AEW world from the corruption that Flip brings with him wherever he goes.
But it's Flip Gordon.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's Cody.
All right, Adam, why don't you take this next matchup, because I know how much you love women's wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the number 1 contender for the World Women's Championship, and it's an elimination match with Mayu Iwatani versus Ruby Soho versus Mickie James versus Serena Deebs. And in absolute order, Mayu is eliminated. Then Ruby is eliminated. Then Mickie is eliminated, leaving Serena Deebs in the ring as the last woman standing. The chants from the audience are absolutely, "This is awesome. This is awesome."
Why don't you tell the finish and how it happens?
The finish, Mickie James hits the Mick kick against the steel post on the outside. Serena, ow. Yeah, ow, it hurts. Serena gets her back in the ring and hits the Deebs talks, and then locks in Serenity Lock, forcing Mickie to tap out.
So our number 1 contender is Serena Deebs.
Serena Deebs.
Adam, I know you're gonna hate me for this, but originally Mickie James was supposed to win this matchup.
What?
I decided to go with Serena Deebs because, well, have you watched anything that Serena's been doing lately?
Fair enough.
So it's might as well. We can build to Mickie James. Mickie James is not down yet, I don't think. Or maybe I'll just have her retire because she broke her freaking leg on the ring post and then had a Boston Crab put on it. Adam, do you want this one as well? Because
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's your buddies.
That's right. It's time for some 6-man tag team action as the OGBCs, Prince Balor and the Good Brothers.
Wow, this one's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so who we have on the notes are wrong. Anyway, you can tell who the actual winner is.
I can read it. Carl Anderson and... wow.
What?
I am just realizing that you also screwed up their names.
Which one? What?
Carl and Anderson. It's Luke Gallows.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway.
I got it right in the segment.
Gallows and Anderson with Prince Balor. And they're taking on the Elite Bullet Club, the EBC.
Yes, they
Kenny
are.
Omega and the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. Good Brothers hit Magic Killer on Matt, but didn't see Kenny climb up on the apron and tag in just before dropping down. Carl reaches over and tags in the Prince. Nick takes out Carl and Anderson.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Gallows.
And Gallows, as Balor climbs up to the top and hits the coup de grace. Who does he hit it on, though?
He hits it on Matt.
Matt. As he comes down with perfect timing, Kenny connects with a brutal V-trigger. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, V-trigger out of nowhere. Kenny comes flying across the ring. He pulls Prince up onto his shoulder and hits a one-wing angel for the win. That's right. The EBC beat the OGBC.
Yep. Well, that's good for the Young Bucks going into their tag team title matches
absolutely.
that they have coming up for them.
Afterwards, Kenny and Nick celebrate as they pull Matt to his feet as Prince Balor, Doc Gallows, and Carl Anderson recover from such an intense match.
But this is Prince Balor's second match of the night.
Second match of the night.
So,
Kenny has taken out 2 members of the OGBC with a flying V-trigger out of nowhere.
Yeah, past Dynamite, it was AJ on the stage. Now it's Prince.
In the ring.
The underboss of the OGBC.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the AEW World Championship. It is Bryan Danielson, wow. Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
Champion defending against Christian Cage. Christian Cage is finally
gets his match.
We accepted the open challenge, but kept getting taken out by Kenny Omega.
God dang it.
Christian
Damn you, Kenny.
Christian hits the kill switch on Bryan, but manages to get his foot on the ropes. Barely. When he's trying to brush it like he's not close enough. Like it's kind of like he's trying to get to it, but he's not sure. And just lays there. But the mat, but at the 3, he springs it like just in time, so it's on there beforehand. The ref tells Cage, he pulls him away, goes for the pin, but Danielson kicks out. Frustrated, Cage picks up Bryan, who rolls him up and counters it into the label lock. Christian in the middle of the ring and taps out, still champion.
Congratulations, Bryan Danielson.
Good hard-fought battle, Christian. You almost had him there.
Almost.
Just a little too close to the rope.
Yeah.
I know he's short, so you may just a tad bit. He wouldn't have
a little bit further away.
But okay, it's okay. Bryan celebrates his win. He shakes hands with Christian, who heads to the back. Bryan celebrates some more. His music cuts off, and AJ's hits. He comes out, and they get into the ring, and the two come face to face. So that's going to be our next program, apparently.
Did they come face to face at Revolution?
Sure. You just been wanting to say that again.
I haven't had a chance to say that for a while.
So you just had to say it one more time?
Absolutely.
Okay, Adam, we have our feature contest. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't the men who main evented this pay-per-view.
No.
It's the women.
It's the ladies.
It's for the AEW World Women's Championship. Riho defending her championship against Thunder Rosa. Adam, why don't you take this one?
All right. Riho dodges the rocket kick and kicks out Rosa's legs and drops her to her knees. Riho comes off the ropes with the double knee, and it connects. But Rosa rolls through, pulling Riho up into a German and dumps her on the head. What a combination right there, ladies and gentlemen. So she follows that up with a rocket kick. Kenny comes out after celebrating his last win.
Yep.
And gets on the apron and distracts Rosa. She slaps him, but Kenny avoids it. Riho comes off with the double knees to the back. Rosa moves and hits Kenny. What?
Poor Kenny.
She turns around and Thunder Rosa kicks her, but Riho ducks under and hits a Northern Lights bridging suplex and springs over and pulls Rosa up. Riho goes again, but Rosa stops her and pulls into straddle.
Straddles her waist.
Oh, okay. And hits the La Rosa driver. She covers Riho and goes for the win.
For the pin and the win.
And new champion,
Thunder Rosa.
She is now the AEW World Women's Champion.
Thunder Rosa can't believe it. She's handed the World Championship. Aubrey Edmonds hands it for her. She's in tears. AJ, the Prince, the Good Brothers come out and celebrate with her. Well,
what a feel-good moment to end.
OG may have gotten two big wins here, but a loss. But you know what? The AEW World Women's Championship is now part of the OG Bullet Club.
Absolutely.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is AEW Revolution. Let us know down in the comment section what you thought of it. Did you see this coming? Did not? Where are we going with all this? Say that down below. Adam.
Yes.
How long have you been listening to this podcast, this episode for?
31 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
We're improving on our pay-per-view
We're doing
times.
pretty good.
So, I mean, you even had to stop for me to move my car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, if you listen to this long, so go on, come on, comment down, answer the question. And Adam, why don't you close us out for us?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this week's episode. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend and share it on your social medias. Also, ring that bell. That way you can get all the notifications of uploads here at ZOP Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Good enough. Good enough.